Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sunshine Heavy Industries. My name is DSB, and we are going to be building the daily ship for Thursday, 23rd of July, 2026. Front armor only, bake fuel demands, reasonably large thrust demands, some cargo, 36 radar. What are we building again? Some maneuverability, which means obviously we have to start with that. I mean, come on, the most crucial part of the entire thing. a zicone of shame. Let's throw in something that provides a little bit of building surface as well. I will try to build with this, at least, have some kind of a platform to start on. And this gives us enough of a, oh my lord, I had to drink a little bit of fluid. Enough of a vertical space to actually fit all the other stuff we need. Special radar. That's 3 big boys, if my math maths. And 3 big boys are 3 big boys. That's considerable amount of big boyage. Well, we have only 8 command, which is not that much. Ideally, I want the radar behind, but that's not realistic. So maybe come out of the profile just a tad. Given how I want to continue this, probably the curve. Would the curve work? The biggest problem with using the concave panels is I don't know how to continue that structure organically. Nah, doesn't work. It will have to be a hard edge. A hard edge. Okay, cows will have to go on the other side. I'm doing all the no-nos right now because I'm kind of ignoring the biggest bit. But placing all the important parts or all the parts that need to be present on the board is something I can do. Obviously, we can do a radar cluster above or below the ship. It kind of break the flow of what I wanted to do with this situation. Like make a radar pod essentially, something like this. Because this can be relatively easily cooled. And powered. Okay. I like the idea. And also, I can organically put the cargo here. You know what, I'm going to replace that with the 2 1x1s. Yeah. Okay. And it creates a heart. Such a pleasant side effect. A radiation heart to stop your heart. That's horrible. Anyway, engines. So for 48, that's 3 times 16. We have 3 times 18. That's the closest we can get, which is a bit of an overkill. Which is 6 times 8. Would I want to go with ion engines again? It would be kind of a flex on something that has that much radiation on it. But again, I would essentially kind of punt on fuel. I mean, let's think about it. Think about it. And 6 is way too much. Wait, what? Oh no, fuel is 48, thrust is only 32. That's only 4 engines. Okay. I am also blind. Don't worry about it. Okay. So it's a 16 and 16 energy cluster as well, which is unfortunate because that's exactly one solar panel, almost exactly a solar panel, which we don't need. I might add. I'm packing it more tightly. Can at least make a looker out of it, because it's a 3 and yeah. And now essentially just packing all the fuel and we'll slap the command somewhere. Yeah, the whole thing will have to be armored, so this little radar pod will have to be armored. Unfortunately, like the main body of the ship like really screams or wants to be in a line. Yeah, unfortunately I have so conflicting conflicting thoughts, because you know like this really can be at the front. It's much smaller though. It's much smaller. It completely breaks the engine grip. No. I shall resist the urges, and there we'll redo the front. But in general, we will stay with the ship. I can't make that concave panel work there. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let's see. A round one. Would the round one work here? From the perspective of shielding, it would, for sure. I maybe use a concave panel on that to provide like a safe connecting surface to the radar group. Can be a thing. I want something similar. Would I want something similar on the other side? I have multiple conflicting interests here, because once I streamline this into this kind of shape, I think the ion engines and like this whole back section, like these are good individual designs that don't work together as a whole. I wonder whether there would be any such a thing, because like this would always feel like a ballast. Maybe if I do like intentional scaffold on it, like something of that nature. I still feel like I would need something that's a hard block, you know, something that's less sleek than what I have here. Ow. That hurt. Yeah, something that's less sleek. I think with just pure power. As usual. If we're doing this, we're doing this. Admittedly, this gives me a gap here. They're fixed. Oh man, I do not like how these things work. 21, so another 18 will bring me to 39. Maybe restrict the fuel to the top side and do some kind of connector here at the bottom, because the width of this is 7, which is obviously a lot more than than this. Oh, and do I want to do this? I think I will have to do that. Okay, 23 left. Or I mean, I could do that. 21 left, 21 to go. So obviously, if I restrict myself to the upper side, that's not going to be sufficient. Okay, I'm just spitballing. That's 11. Another 11 would do it. My dude. There you go. Which means we don't need that. Can replace these two. The main reason was to even it out, but that's not a big of an issue. So there's 5 there to go. So most I can do is 8. And that's a problem. I can separate the two, that would give me more room to work with. Or alternatively, I'll do a slightly unhinged thing. There is no slightly unhinged, there is unhinged or unhinged. Or non-unhinged. I'm just trying to work the symmetries here. There is a tank hull option as well. That is not necessary here. Yeah, I think the width of 7 is causing all the problems here, so let's go to the width of 8. And see how that works. And we can actually go 4x2 in that situation. Oh, that's close. Still no cigar though. What was the hyperpump's cost? 660. Yeah, it's way too expensive for what it is. I'm doing just the one pump up front. Also not ideal. Nah, each of these solutions just brings in more problems. I will have to break the symmetry here. This will kind of work on the theme as well. I know I don't need the last part, but come on. If you're making a field group, we are making a field group. Thinking. I'm gonna come into the same spot that overall, if we're looking at 5 wide and 8 tall, we're looking at maximum possible capacity of 40 minus whatever I need for the pumps. So, you know, like if I go... And I can't remove 8 out of this, unfortunately. If I had a 1x4, gosh darn it. Which is technically the tank hall. It's technically the tank hall. I mean, this is definitely a harder shape. I'm gonna lie. So, you know, at least on that aspect, we are succeeding. Attaching the radar group at starboard. It's a very automated design. Now adding small fins here. That almost has like a fish type of quality to it. And we have to put commands somewhere. We can maintain symmetry with this, so 1x4 classic. 1x4 classic move. And we'll do the 2x1. Go. I just saw our plays. This is such a bolted on attachment, literally. Yeah, this is going to break symmetry as well, but you know, it's just ugly as sin. Oh Lord. There is not going to be an elegant spot to place this. I mean, might as well. This is such a herpy derp. I love it a bit. Now, what exactly is this thing doing? Like, it's maybe deep space cartography or something like that. Oh, also, one too many comms. Wait a minute, one too many comms. One too many comms. There we go. That's much better. It's the exact amount of comms. One too many fins now, but I'm going to keep the fins on for the sake of symmetry and all that. Okay, let's give it. Well, that's the boy. Hope you'll have a wonderful day whenever or wherever you are on this wonderful globe of ours. This has been PSB, and I'm signing out. Bye.